Hello everyone, how are you? So now that I'm sure that you have watched the lecture video and that you have solved the worksheet. Now it's time for you to check your answers, okay? Again, I repeat, here in this worksheet we revised all the skills that have been covered till now. Let's start with the grammar part. Decide whether each group of words is a complete sentence or a fragment. Number 1. How clearly was the trail marked? This is a sentence, complete sentence. Yes, it's a question, but it is a complete sentence. Taking a canoe trip in Canada. What about taking a canoe trip in Canada? It is a fragment. I do not understand it. It's missing a part. Then it is a fragment. 3. Ashes indicated the place. Ashes indicated the place. Then it is a sentence. I understand it. It has all the components, subject, predicate, and complete idea. Before you could see it. What happened before you could see it? I do not understand it. Then it's missing a part. Then it is a fragment. 5. We could not paddle against the wind unless the guide helped us. We could not paddle against the wind unless the guide helped us. So it is a complete sentence. Drenched to the skin. Drenched to the skin. It's a fragment. From the beginning of the rapids to the end. From the beginning of the rapids to the end. What happened? I don't know. So it's missing a part, yes. So it is a fragment. 8. On our knees in the canoe, we became painfully cramped. Complete sentence. Sure. 9. We steered and balanced carefully. Sentence, complete sentence. It includes all the main components. 10. The rapids in the river were occasional hazards. So it is sentence. It includes all the main components. B. Identify each sentence as a statement, question, command, or exclamation. A. Who was the first female astronaut? Question. B. Buckle your seat belt even for short trips. If you notice, I'm giving an order and the sentence starts with the verb buckle, so it is a command. C. Please put the stamped envelopes in this box. Okay. I start with a polite word, and after the polite word directly I have a verb. So this is a command. It's a polite request. It's a command. D. You must be joking! Exclamation. E. In 1776 there were 53 newspapers in London. So this is what? I'm telling something. It is a statement. F. Who were the first people to use paper money? Question. G. Insects outnumber people by millions to one. So it is telling something. It is a statement. H. What an amazing story that is. This is an exclamation. Pay attention. It's right that it starts with what, but after what I have subject, then I have the verb. I don't have a verb, then a subject. Then it is exclamation. C. On the line provided, supply an appropriate end mark for each sentence below. I have just to add the correct end mark based on the type of the sentence. Number 1, give us some examples. Give us some examples is a command. Command, so I have to add a period. Okay. 2. Well, a group of lions is a pride. A group of lions is a pride. So it's telling something. It's a statement, so I have to add a period. 3. What is a group of leopards called? What is a group of leopards called? It's a question, so I have to add a question mark. 4. What a great name that is for those cats. What a great name that is for those cats. Some of you might say it's a question because it starts with what? But no, it's not a question. It's an exclamation. First of all, it expresses feelings, and after what I have a subject, a great name. Okay, I don't have directly a verb, so it is an exclamation. 5. A gam is a group of whales. A gam is a group of whales. So it is telling something. It is a statement, so it must end with a period. 6. Look up both words in a dictionary, please. Look up both words in a dictionary, please. Here it is a request or an order so it is a command. It must end with a period. 7. One is just as weird as the other. Okay, so here I'm expressing my feelings, maybe, or that I'm surprised about them. So it is an exclamation. It must end with an exclamation mark. 8. Have you ever heard of a leap of leopards? So it is a question. It must end with a question mark. D. In these sentences, draw a line between the complete subject and complete predicate. I just have to split the sentence into subject and the predicate, okay? Just I put the line between the subject and the predicate. In order to solve it correctly, I will help you. Look what? Ask yourself directly who or what the sentence is talking about. Then you will get the answer for the subject. When you get the answer for the subject, the rest of the sentence is the predicate. Number 1, many spectators lined the beach. Many spectators lined the beach. Who or what the sentence is talking about? Many spectators. So many spectators is the subject. Lined the beach is the predicate. So I have to put the line between spectators and line. 2. The blue-gray ocean lapped at the rocks below. What is the sentence talking about? The blue-gray ocean. So the blue-gray ocean is the subject. Lapped at the rocks below is the predicate. 3. A gentle breeze rippled the surface of the water. What is the sentence talking about? A gentle breeze. So a gentle breeze is the subject. Rippled the surface of the water is the predicate. Okay. 4. The last race began in the early afternoon. What is the sentence talking about? It's talking about the last race, and the predicate is began in the early afternoon. 5. 14-foot sailboats sailed around an orange marker. So what's the sentence talking about? It's talking about 14-foot sailboats. Okay, so this is the subject. The predicate sailed around an orange marker. 6. A sudden gust of wind toppled one of the boats. So what is the sentence talking about? A sudden gust of wind. Okay, this is the subject. The predicate toppled one of the boats. We can move on. In these sentences, underline the complete subject and circle the simple subject. Now I have to work only with the subject. I have to underline the complete subject and circle the simple subject, which is the simple subject is the noun or pronoun in the complete subject. Number 1, the frog is an amphibian. Complete subject is the frog. Simple subject, frog only. 2. Amphibians live part of their lives in the water. What is the sentence talking about? Amphibians, complete subject, and also since it's one word, one noun, so it is the simple subject at the same time. They live part of their lives on land. Subject is there. They here is a pronoun, so it's at the same time simple subject. Other amphibians are toads and salamanders. Okay, salamanders. Other amphibians are toads and salamanders. So the complete subject, other amphibians. The simple subject, amphibians only. 5. All these animals have smooth, moist skin. Complete subject, all these animals. Simple subject, animals only. Now F, in these sentences, underline the complete predicate and circle the simple predicate. Here I have to work on the predicate only. Some amphibians have poison glands. Some amphibians have poison glands in their skin. So what is the complete predicate? The complete predicate starts from the verb till the end of the sentence. Have poison glands in their skin. So the simple predicate is the verb only, have. 2. The poison protects the animal from its enemies. Complete predicate protects the animal from its enemies. Simple predicate protects. 3. A salamander can regrow a lost tail or leg. Can regrow a lost tail or leg is the complete predicate. Regrow is the simple predicate, or if you circle can regrow together is correct. If you circle regrow alone is correct. But if you circle can alone is not correct, because can is not the complete verb. Later you will take it and it's called helping verb. Okay, it's a helping. It helps the main verb in the sentence. 4. strong hand animals. Excuse me, strong hind animals, legs. Excuse me again. Strong hind legs make the frog an excellent jumper. So what is the complete predicate here? Make the frog an excellent jumper. Simple predicate, make. 5. Young frogs are called tadpoles. So the complete predicate are called tadpoles. The simple predicate is are alone. Here, since called has ed at the end, okay, so it's not considered a verb. In case it has ing, I have to circle it with the are, as I previously said. Let's move on. Okay, G, in these sentences underline the compound subject or predicate. So whatever you find, compound subject or compounded predicate, we underline it, and we have to circle the conjunction used. Number 1, Dad and I bought eggplant, zucchini, onions, green peppers, and tomatoes. So Dad and I is compound subject, and here the conjunction used is and. 2, Marie neither studied geography in school nor read books about computers at home. Here I have compound predicate, neither studied geography in school nor read books about computers at home, and we have used the conjunction neither nor. 3. Bill Cosby's television programs and his books are both funny and inspirational. Bill Cosby's television programs and his books is a compound subject, and we use the conjunction and. 4. My sister traveled to Peru and visited Cusco, Arequipa, and Lima. So here I have compound predicate, and I use the conjunction and. 5. Either a clown or a juggler rode at the head of the Cinco de Mayo parade. So here I have compound subject, either a clown or a juggler, and here we used the conjunction either or. Last one, neither tables nor chairs were turned upside down. Here I have compound subject, neither tables nor chairs, and I have used the conjunction neither nor. Okay, let's continue. Now we move to the phonics part. Read each sentence to circle the words with short vowel sounds. We have to circle the words with short vowel sounds. We might have more than one word. Ken cut his hand and fell in a well. Ken cut his hand, fell, well, and all of these have short vowel sounds. And N also. 2. We took the truck for a quick spin. Truck, quick, spin. For example. 3. My shoes got wet when I stepped in the puddle. Got wet when stepped, puddle. Okay. 4. The thieves tried to rob their neighbor. Rob, for example, short. Okay. Neighbor, I have short O at the end. 5. The children chanted. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Okay. Another, it starts with the short vowel A. Again starts with the vowel A. 6. A second and a third cannonball flew past. Second, third, cannon, past. All of these have short vowel sounds. A brown rustic lantern hung from the porch. Rustic, lantern, hung, porch, and more words that have short vowel sounds. Now, categorize the following long vowel words according to the given chart. Now I have words with long vowel sound. Acorn, maintain, year, cry, follow, cute, view, youth, foe, shy, veil, weep, stray, vibrate, these, steam, ride, coach, fume, and through. I have to categorize them according to long A, long E, long I, long O, and long U. First word, acorn, long A. Maintain, long A. Year, long E. Cry, long I. Follow, long O. Cute, long U. view, long U, youth, long U, fall, long O, shy, long I, veil, long A, weep, long E, stray, long A, vibrate, long A, and if you want to say that it's long I, it's also long I, these, long E, steam, long E, ride, long I, coach, long O, fume, long U, through, long U. Now we move to the last part, the writing part. Complete the sentences with the suitable subject or predicate. Bob and Bill. Let's continue with the predicate. Bob and Bill watched a horror movie last night. 2. Looks gorgeous in your living room. I have to add a subject. The black and red couch. 3. The famous chef from your favorite television show made a delicious pie. My math teacher allows us to use a calculator. Read 20 books this summer. I have to add a subject. They, simply. Okay guys, now we have to read the paragraph, underline the topic sentence, number the details, and circle the concluding sentence. Terry Fox was a Canadian who suffered from bone cancer and raised awareness for cancer research by trying to run across Canada. Directly you might say this is the topic sentence. That's right. So let's underline the topic sentence, since we know that the first sentence is the topic sentence. Okay. Now after the topic sentence, I start with the details. He attracted a lot of attention by running the distance of a marathon daily on one prosthetic leg. This is detail 1. Okay. He also challenged each Canadian citizen to contribute $1 for cancer research. Here, 2. Detail 2. Unfortunately, Fox was forced to end his run near Thunder Bay because of health complications. This is a 3. The CTV network organized a nationwide run to continue Fox's fundraising efforts. This is 4. Clearly, Terry Fox had an impact on both cancer research and the millions of Canadians who participate in the Terry Fox Run every year. And this is the concluding sentence. We have to circle it. Okay? The last part, fill in the organizer with the suitable steps you follow to organize your locker. Here you have to produce a process paragraph, but first of all we have to organize the ideas in the organizer. When you finish, write the steps on the lines provided in a well-organized process paragraph. So here in the organizer, it's not necessary to write complete sentences. I just write titles, okay? Just clues, ideas, and I develop them in the paragraph. Just you can write the full topic sentence if you want, okay? And the details you can write them just like titles or ideas. Okay, as a title, what do you want to write? Simply how to get an organized locker. Topic sentence. In the topic sentence, I have to introduce the process. So I can say, no matter how small your locker is, you can organize it in simple few steps. You see, simple few steps. I mentioned simple few steps, and I mentioned the main topic, which is organize the locker. Step 1, empty your locker. So you see, I didn't write a complete sentence. I wrote an idea. Empty your locker. This is first step. Step 2, clean the inside. Step 3, throw the garbage away. Step 4, make piles of the items. Now I've finished from the steps. I have to write the concluding sentence. If you want, you can write the concluding sentence, a full sentence. I hope these steps would help you have an organized locker and year as well. Yeah, which I mean to have an organized locker and an organized year. Let's see how the paragraph becomes, how I developed the ideas, how I developed the steps. The first of all, I start with the title, how to get an organized locker. All of the words in the title should be capitalized except the articles. Okay, how do I start my paragraph? With an indent, a space. I start with the topic sentence. No matter how small your locker is, you can organize it in simple few steps. Okay, so I want to develop the steps now. I have to use time order words and to write the steps in complete sentences. First, you have to remove everything from your locker so you can have a better look at the inside. You would say, teacher, you didn't use the word empty your locker. It's not necessary. You see how I developed the idea? I wrote the idea in the organizer, but here I developed it. I said you have to remove everything from your locker so you can have a better look at the inside. Next, which means the second step, clean the inside of your locker with a cleaner and paper towel. Here I want to give more information about this step. Now that your locker is completely empty, you may notice a layer of dust or dirt that you hadn't noticed. Then throw away any garbage. This is the third step. Throw away any garbage from the locker, such as old assignments, old notes from friends, or broken pencils. And if you notice, I didn't add a comma after them. Finally, here means the last step. Finally, make piles of similar items that you will keep in your locker. Okay, make piles of similar items. Put the similar items together to put them in your locker in an organized way. Before you put the items back into your locker, you need to group them together so it will be easier for you to place and organize them in your locker. You see, I even gave more information about this step. I can add more information. If you want to stick just to the step, it's okay, but it's better if you add more information. Now I have to close my paragraph with the concluding sentence. To end, I hope these steps would help you have an organized locker and year as well. Okay guys, now we have reached the end of our solution video. Thank you for listening. Get well prepared for the quiz and bye bye.